Cue music. It is coming. We got some chill pop.
Okay, it's giving me some JewCee Forever My Lady vibes.
I feel like it's really mellow.
Mm-hmm.
But got that little extra in there, little extra.
Blue.
We be playing with the music on here, so
yeah. Because it's giving us some weird ones. It's giving us some porn music, like it's giving us some shit, like.
I can believe it.
It's like definitely around the hit or miss.
Right.
Hi, Lorenzo.
Hey, Lorenzo. Mwah. I feel like Donna is Dana-ing today too.
Dana-ing.
Dana-ing today. It is just whatever. Hey, Lady V. Hey, baby.
Hey, Ralph. Hey, Lady V, my love. Mwah. Sending you all the love. Hi, Teresa Marie. How you doing?
Welcome. Come on in, guys. Tell a friend. Ooh, I see top boo.
Oh, Lord of mercy.
Okay, you can make a donation.
Thank you.
You can make a donation.
I'm just saying.
We've got a hey there. If you want to type in your name, we can't see it, so we'd love to say hello to you.
I got you on Friday.
I got you. Lord, sound like Wimpy. I'll gladly pay you on Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Hi, Michael Clemens. How are you?
Michael. Hi, baby. He's an original Ebony Erotic Experience attendee.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
Come on, Purple.
2017. Hi, Michael. Welcome.
So you remember all the fun we had.
How do I got a female friend who wants to join. We're gonna put the link.
Oh, that's Lady V.
Okay. Lady V, you came up for like 1 second with your real name and then it just let it go. I don't know. I have no
Right,
idea.
it did say it at first.
It did say it at first. I don't know.
You too, honey.
Getting some messages. I got a Nathan. I like this little tune. This is like really like a good meditation one, even.
It is
very mellow. Very mellow.
Very mellow, but nice. Got a little bump in there. He said, "How you been? Where's a link?" Don't be rushing me. I'm trying to say hello to everybody, Ralph. Just give it a second.
All right, now we don't do impatience over here.
You already know better. You know better. I got 5 minutes.
I'm the only impatient one over here.
I'm trying to get you together. We about to go to the corner and we ain't even got started yet. And I know you trying to bring people in. I get it. Are they in any of our groups, Ralph? Because that's how they can get on too in the groups.
You gonna get us? Oh,
I'm gonna get you to Ralph. Yeah, laugh out loud. Laugh out loud. See how we're treated? When Purple Rain gets back on here, you're gonna get a thrashing. You're gonna get a thrashing. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me see if I can, because that's usually their job. I just sit here and look cute. I don't know how to get people into the group. Look.
right. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Know you've been seen. Know that you have been seen.
Oh, y'all are too much. Ralph Purple Rain says she needs to go on her page and she can just click in. Go on the group page. Go on the Purple Rain group page. Goodbye. Too much is too. Yeah, too much. Yeah. Well, true. True. All right, y'all. We're gonna leave y'all alone for a minute. And hey, Thundercat. Hey. Welcome, everyone. We're having a little fun tonight.
Hey, Thundercat.
Having a little fun. We got to welcome everyone to another marvelous Monday on JewCee Tales Erotic Chat. I am your hostess, Ms. JewCee, and I could not do this show without my beautiful, vivacious, absolutely gorgeous and stunning melanated queens. We have Miss Siren, and Miss Purple Rain is en route. She is actually here. She's just en route. Okay, we'll just go like that. Okay,
and but she is here. But she is here.
She's making comments, so we know she's watching y'all.
She's watching this. So be on your best behavior.
Behave. And we do have a special guest with us tonight, all the way from Chicago, Illinois. We have Miss Kamisha West from Canada. Hey, Ground up in the house with us tonight.
Yeah. Hello. Happy Monday.
Yay. Happy Monday, definitely.
Yeah, Chicago.
Yes, we had to do that. Because we have royalty. This woman right here. Oh, I'm so happy that she could join us. I've been stalking her for a few years now, and you know, I'd be admitting, I'd be stalking. It's just me. I have issues, you know. Anyway, so. Tonight's show is going to be all about all of the wonderfully naughty, nasty, and absolutely wonderful things that Miss Kim does, and she's going to share with us a little bit about. She's got some upcoming events that you want to be a part of. She has her own. I'm gonna call it a practice. You sure you don't want to put doctor in front of your name or something?
Oh no, it's getting there. It's soon. Okay. But right now, yeah, I'll say a master.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
There you go.
So we got titles. And we're just going to have a good time tonight. So everybody, you know, get your questions ready. Add some people to the chat. Go into the groups. You know what groups you in. Go in. Tell people they can join that way. Because I am trying to put the link in there. So give me 1 second. I will try myself again. I was having a few little issues. So let me see if I can get it to go this time. 1 second, and I'm gonna put this link in the messaging, so you guys have the link if somebody wanted to join that way. Now that means they're gonna probably almost be on live with us. So I don't know if they want to do all that, but there you have it. All right, and here she comes, right on time, right on cue. Yes, Miss Purple Rain is in the house live now. Okay, so we got
Thank you.
look at all this beautifulness. Look at all this. Look at this, and we got boobies for days up in this group.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm trying to hide mine.
Well, mine are hidden. Everything is hidden on me. So
Hey,
There we go.
Mardi Gras.
There's
It's
mine.
Mardi Gras season. You got to get your beads.
Mhm.
they under here.
They're in there somewhere. So
Hi, Jalen, baby.
Ah. Hey, don't have me. Don't get me started. I get you kicked off social media. Heard me.
Well, apparently he
You don't
likes
want
what
them
he sees.
problems.
We do want them problems. We like being bad.
That
No.
part. That part. We really do.
Good to know. Okay.
Especially me. Especially me.
I'm just the ringleader. That's it.
The ringleader is the worst.
Shh.
Sorry.
Doesn't your face look sweet and innocent? I think it does. I mean, it screams.
It does, but that also
Um,
means that looks can be deceiving.
Anyway,
well,
Ooh, juicy boob tube show. Ooh,
I
Lorenzo,
don't know what just happened.
Lorenzo.
boob tube.
I'm
Okay,
over.
well, I don't
I'm
know
over
about
here.
that, but anyway, whoop, where'd she go?
No.
Do we lose her?
Yes, she'll be back. I hope. Uh-oh. 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 Come
You're
back.
already in the corner. Good. Good.
You're already
Huh?
you parked your chair there for the night.
I mean,
So Kim is having a couple of technical difficulties. Hopefully she'll be right back with us in just a second. Ringleader.
hello, Master Rock.
She is the ringleader.
I am a good girl.
Right about that.
Girl,
There we go. There we go. You okay? No problem.
did you just lie to us?
Got it. Okay. Sorry. Like something popped up on my screen and I don't know what happened.
That was it. That was it. That's okay. So Kim, tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we want to know a little bit about you. We want our listeners to know the whole 9 yards. Go right ahead.
Okay. Oh, yes. I am born and raised in Chicago. I am a sex educator. I've been a sex educator for going on about 5 years now. My specialty is fellatio. So I guess I am a master. I teach not so much how to suck dick classes, but I show women the hot spots on men, erogenous zones, and I teach them or show them how to create your own technique, knowing where the men hot spots are. So that's pretty much, and I've been doing that for about 5 years now. I've been on the road with Exotica. I did Exotica twice, and I'm also a kinkster. So my title in the kink world is a princess. And with kink, I specialize in fire, flame, torches. I do some wax play. I do some flogging. I started off as a rope bunny for Solomon. I did that for about, I'd say I worked with Solomon for about 7 years. And I'm just like making my way now. So yeah, I'm a lot in one. And I'm also a massage
Okay.
therapist. I do a lot. But for the most part,
See,
I am a sex educator and a kinkster.
Okay, we just booked her room for EE.
Hey, yeah.
I mean, that's
I
what I
know it's a
heard.
lot. It's a lot. I understand. Like just imagine I'll be on dates and guys be like, "So what do you do?" Well, this is what I do. And I get that every time. Okay, like they don't know where to start. Like, where do you start with this?
So
I get it.
That's the same thing that happens to me.
Like,
I just tell them what I am, and I guess I've done it for so long. I don't even.
Right.
I just go ahead and say it. Mine is more the women though. When I tell women what I do,
Yes.
the women are just
Yeah.
like, huh?
Exactly. Like what? What?
What?
Like I literally just did a party over the weekend, and it was the same thing. Like I had
You
a
know
whole group
what,
of ladies.
Lorenzo? I'm so sorry. I apologize for our audience. They need
They
to
are
all
in
go in
rare
the fucking
form
corner.
today. They are in rare form tonight.
That was hilarious.
You
Hi,
see the
Lorenzo.
you see the reaction that you get, like, dude.
They
They
haven't
All the
heard.
time.
They haven't heard anything after the fellatio. They didn't hear
uh-huh.
the men in the room.
First of all, the two that have been trying to listen and have the most to say are both Kingsters. So that's the crazy part. That's what they heard.
Right. Yeah. I'm
Select.
familiar with Lorenzo. Yeah.
He's unbooked your room for EEE. That's
I swear to goodness.
mm.
Mm.
So, Kingster, fellatio, and congratulations on being a certified massage therapist.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. The longest 10 months of my life, but I finally did it.
I bet.
It was very long, but I appreciate it. It was a great experience because I got to learn even more about the human body. So I always appreciate learning about the human body. Like I like all to learn all the tricks and dips of it. So well, thank you.
Yeah, and it's well, my daughter, she's a licensed massage therapist. Now notice we said massage therapist. We didn't say there's a difference, y'all.
Right.
Know your
Now I'm a fool.
terminology. No, know your terminology, okay? Know your
Yeah.
terminology. It's just like your like we talk about here on the show a lot. We talk about those Amazon DOMs, okay, 99 cent DOMs, you know, they might tie you up, not know what they're doing, can't get the knot out.
No. It's at 99 cents down.
99.
Or squeeze the pressure point and you pass out, and yeah.
Right.
You
Or
so
beat you to death without nothing, without no finesse, nothing, just all the way just pounding. That's how you know.
yeah. They have no yeah, we're gonna anyway, that's a whole nother topic.
Right.
Which we do get into. We really do. We do get into
That's
that.
that's in not next week, but that's the week after.
And so
I mean the what's the name? Yeah.
So we have 1995 on Prime.
I think with him today. Lorenzo, go to the corner.
He was already there. He's already
right. He got his own chair.
He brought his
Got
own
his own section.
Between him and Ralph ain't even been on here in the last 5 seconds.
Right, him and his daddy's home. Boy.
So it's just
you should have seen.
So tell us about. Oh my goodness, where should we start? And you forgot about the lingerie part. That's the part your toys.
Oh yeah. I also have a lingerie boutique as well. It's Kim's Playground. So that's kind of how I started. Like I went to school for sexuality, so I studied sexuality. But I kind of started with Lady V because I was doing plus size. I had a plus size lingerie line. I was doing like toys and toy parties. And then I met D first. And then I was just like, Lady V, can I please like dress you up for Exotica? Can I just throw on some lingerie for you? And that's pretty much how I got into the door because I was like, I would just do whatever. Like I would bring your outfit, I'll dress like everything. I had everything for her. Like came to the hotel room, dressed her up for Exotica. She was like, you want to come to Exotica with me? I said, hell yeah, I do. And that's kind of how. And then she brought me around, walked me around. I saw the convention, her and Dee's face sitting class. So I was just like, yes, and that's pretty much how it was over with after that. I was just like, oh, how do I get into this? And then the next year I was in it. I was like, I'm going to sign up for Exotica. So thank you, Lady B. I always thank her for that. But it was great. That's how I got started basically with it. But I do have a lingerie line. It's kink lingerie. So leather, all type of chains, Anything
I'm
you
gonna
can
need
think of
that
for purpose.
website, Kim. I'm gonna need that
Yes, I
website.
got you.
I've got it.
Okay.
All type of chain.
I'm gonna need that website, Kim. Sorry, I'm trying to find this person.
Yeah, he might be on my. I don't know.
I'm checking both of ours.
Okay. I'm gonna say I was gonna say YouTube. Out on YouTube or something, maybe.
It's on YouTube. I can tell by the link, but I can't tell if it's my YouTube or your YouTube.
Okay. He's probably mine. I get the idiots. I swear.
I'm looking at the
You see
messages.
the comment is my boyfriend lost a testicle in a chainsaw accident. Well, honey,
Oh,
if your boyfriend was in a chainsaw accident, he lost more than a testicle. Just one.
right. What's a chainsaw accident?
Right?
How did
What
that
the
even
hell was he
happen?
doing with a chainsaw down by his nuts? What the
My goodness.
what the hell? Go somewhere. Just go.
Right. Like, how do you do that?
Right. Do you just turn it on? Just right by your
Sorry.
nuts? What are you thinking? Duh.
Okay, it's not from my page.
No, it's probably from mine. I get the weirdos. Y'all know that. I get the
But
goofy
that was a story you wanted to tell.
or she. I can't tell if it's a female. I think it's a female.
Yep, it's yours.
Ta-da!
And it's good.
Thank you. Thank you. I told you what I get. Somebody thought this was story time at the Apollo. I don't know what the hell. And you're gonna talk about a chainsaw cut off one testicle. You got a chainsaw, honey. You liable to cut off the whole thing, everything.
Right. How does it only get one testicle?
Pretty good.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And then you got a whole volunteer right here with Master Rob. May I volunteer as tribute for the next class? Negotiate.
I mean,
She takes small unmarked bills. Thank you. There was your negotiation. Lots of them.
They better not interfere with the fellatio specialist. That is all I'm saying. Proceed. Lord of mercy.
Right.
Lord of mercy.
So you have, oh my goodness, we have a list here, folks. So she has lingerie at her own in kimsplayground.com. And
Yeah.
then you have she's a certified massage therapist. She's in the kink world. What else?
And a sex educator.
And a sex educator and fellatio expert. And show's over. There we go.
Right. The doors of the church are open. Won't you come? Taking the offering plate right now.
And that's spelled C-U-M.
Exactly.
So there we go. So like I've seen your videos. I've seen everything. Like I told you, stalker. And just don't mind me. I'm in the corner doing my voyeur shit. Okay. I like to voyeur every now and then. So hers is a great page to go voyeur. I'm just saying it's a great page.
Thank you.
So you have a lot of male clients, is from what I've seen. And how do you get that? How do you, oh my goodness. I'm just fascinated that these men lay still and these are manly men that are coming in there and allowing you to do the things that you do with them. How do you get them to that point?
Yes. I feel like most of my clients, like I've had for the most part, I would say a good 90% of my clients are just, I don't have like any perverts or any they're all like hardworking men, 9 to 5, blue collar. For the most part, they work really hard and they're always in control. So they're always either they got to be in control with the household, they got to be in control at work. They always have to be in control. So I guess it's refreshing to find someone that you can trust to allow you to get out of that control. So they kind of find me for the most part. Like I had my following grew when I started doing more content with Solomon. Like when I was doing more of the dominant kind of bunny thing, like for some reason, watching me get roped and tied up was like a turn on to a lot of men. So I just started gaining a lot of followers with that one. And then it just turned into, can you do it to me? Can you do it on me? I want to feel the same way that you feel. So then I kind of started studying how to be more dominant because I was always a sub, which I still am. But I started learning how to switch. And then I was just getting clients like trusting me, just nonstop inboxing me like, I'm stressed out. Can you please, like, I need some kind of escape. So once you start building trust, you get more clients. You get more like males that want to just try anything with you because they trust you. So for the most part, I love my clients. They're great men, great. I have women too, but yeah, great guys for the most part.
And is it, yeah, and we know trust is that's kind of the cornerstone of getting into a lot of what we do. Um, you have to be comfortable being able to uh, release control to someone else or to
Right.
give control to someone else, depending on how you want to word that. Um, what what is the hardest thing for you, um, being in this lifestyle? What is the hardest thing for you as a woman?
The hardest thing is definitely just I wouldn't say that it is a lot of support for women kinksters, but it's not as big as the men support. Like if it's I don't know. The hardest part to me is basically like being taken seriously. Like, because I started off as a rope bunny and I started off as a sub, but the hardest part is just like getting support from the male dominance, like as a female dominant. Like, it's not super difficult if you're like really determined, but it's not right away that they don't really open up or take you seriously. They just look at kind of like females as what it is. Like you're a rope bunny, you're somebody as you're beautiful, like a showpiece, but not necessarily as respected as a entrepreneur, as a boss, as I'm on the same level as you. So that is a little bit of a struggle. But it's like once you show that you're not going nowhere and you deserve to be here just like everybody else, then you start getting the respect. But for the most part, and then if you do look good, they try to sleep with you. So it's like you don't get taken seriously that way either because everybody just want to have sex with you. But you just got to really be just tunnel vision. And once they see your tunnel vision, then that's when you start kind of get a little more respected.
Okay, okay, and yeah, I've fallen into that too.
But it
Especially,
is like, and it is hard too because a lot of them are attractive. So it's
yeah,
not that, you want to sleep with them too. So it is kind of difficult to sometimes to stay focused as a woman because, you get so much temptation. So that
And,
part is a little bit of a struggle too. So
They
you
and
act
really
like we
got to
don't
stay focused.
they act like we don't like eye candy too. Like we not sitting there like,
Right,
ooh.
but the thing
right.
is this, once you do, sometimes depending on who they are, if you cross that line, sometimes you are no longer given that
Exactly.
respect that you are due.
Right.
And that is so hard because I agree with you, especially me being a female dominant. I have to pay attention to who I want to cross that line with and if it's worth
Exactly.
the risk of me doing that.
Right. You really have to because it's a small world. So
It
you really
is.
have to,
Everybody
as
know
a
everybody
woman,
and everybody sleeping with everybody and everybody talk to everybody.
exactly. And for you to have separate yourself from, you have to really be focused and not get mixed up in that world too much. You got to stay
Hmm.
determined.
So Lorenzo says some have insecurities about themselves, hesitate to treat women as equal.
But that's in most things
Yeah.
in the world, though. That's not just in the kink BDSM world. That's men
Right.
towards women in general.
Right.
Mhm.
You really got to put your foot down. Like, no, I'm for real. Like, no. And then you start getting respected. So it's not too bad, but you really got to like show them. Like, I'm with you. Like, we together on this. Like, I'm not below you. We equal in this. And then that's when they try to sleep with you because it's attractive.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get into the lifestyle?
So I basically got into the kink lifestyle because I was always like my lingerie. I had the lingerie line first, so the lingerie was kink itself. Like, so me taking the pictures with like leather on, I started getting attention from different photographers, and then I somehow connected with Solomon as a photographer. Like, I had met him a couple times at like a play events and things like that. So I was like, okay, he does what I like. So I booked a session with him, and he tied me up, and that was it. Like, after I got tied up, I was like, oh, this is amazing. Like, I need to do some more
What
of
did
this.
that feel like? What did that feel like for you?
That felt like, because I'm a person that's always in control. So for that, I fell in love with that. So that's why I kind of understand how my clients are, because I'm a person that is very hard for me to get out of control. So for that, it felt amazing to like really trust somebody and let him be in control, and just it felt great to me. I love being rooked. That's like one of my favorite kinks. So after that, it was like I was just so fascinated with it. I wanted to learn everything about the kink world. I was a bug to Solomon, literally for 7 years. I was just like, teach me this, show me this, do this. Like, I was annoying, but that's how I learned. I'm always annoying when I want
That's
to.
me.
I
That's
was
me.
annoying to Lady D. I was annoying to Solomon. I'm always like the
When's your
side chick.
birthday?
Taurus. I'm a Taurus. May 9th. Are you a
Okay.
Taurus?
I'm a Scorpio, but I'm sensing like some mad like energy. That's why I had to ask
What's the
because I'm loving
energy?
it. It's good energy. I love it. Like your personality seems similar to mine, so
Oh,
that's why I asked.
okay. Oh, you a
Yeah, we can.
Taurus. Are you
Mm.
wait? I thought someone. A Taurus.
I'm a Taurus.
Oh,
She's
I'm
okay.
a
the
Taurus.
she's the Taurus. I'm a Scorpio, but like everything you're explaining, I'm that same girl. Like I bother Master Ra all the time. Teach me this. I have a question.
Exactly.
What's going?
'Cause that's only
What
how
is
you
this?
really like. Like you can only learn
We
so
call it
much, but
persistence. We call it
networking.
persistence. That's what we call it.
Yeah.
It's
So I was
persistence.
literally like, I didn't stop
We give
with
me
him.
some
It was
bug.
just like I need to go to these events. I want to learn. I want to be in everything, and that's pretty much how I
Mercy.
got in the door. Just being a bug to everybody.
And
Yes, for
I
Taurus.
think sometimes it is um I think sometimes in the back of our minds though, you know what? Like I know when I was with my first dom, I was just remembering while you guys were talking. When I was with him, I know I was driving him crazy. I was asking every question, and then I was like, but wait a minute, but okay, so if I blah 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 blah, you know, and then I'm trying to micro analyze it and tear it totally apart. And I know he did get tired of me sometimes, but because he was the type of dom that was a teaching dom, I
Right.
feel I wound up really understanding from from the start. I don't have to be like any other sub. I can
Right.
be my own type of sub, and we can have our own type of sub dom, or sorry, dom sub relationship. And a lot of people, when they get into this type of um, lifestyle, don't understand that, because we've talked about it on the show a lot. We talk about Hollyweird and how they have, it's, what is it, Siren?
Entertainment only.
Right.
That's what we do. We make things look like something that it's not.
Right.
And a lot of people have been conditioned to believe that being in this lifestyle means that you're going to be around and you're going to be crying every 2 seconds, and you're going to be called out your name if you're a female.
Right.
5 seconds, you're good.
Right.
Because this is what they've seen in porn, and um you know how I feel about 50 Shades of Dum Dum.
Right.
So people don't know the real deal anymore,
Exactly.
and
That part.
and we are not in a space should where we should be with the education, the information, the true information,
I
um,
agree.
because everything isn't for everybody.
Right.
But everybody
Uh,
thinks, or people think that it's and some people still think this that are in the lifestyle. They think that it has to be this way, or you're not a sub, or you're not
right.
a slave, or you're not a dominant because you're not doing it our way.
True. That is so true. Or people just want, I get a lot of women who just come to me and say, okay, I want to get into the lifestyle, but you just look right into making money. And that's not, they want to just jump right into clients. But I'm something that, I always tell them, if you want to, you got to learn the lifestyle. You can't just, it's not, you can't just jump in and want to whip somebody. Like you have to learn and study. You have to do it like everybody else. You got to start and really study. And I was like that too. Like when I first got into it, I was just so fascinated with the action of being roped and waxed. And so I was grateful to come in with somebody that was really seasoned into it and was like, no, you got to start reading books. Like it's not all about just, the fun part of you just getting your ass spanked. Like you really have to know the background of it and, really study it and really take it seriously. And that's what I was like, okay, let me sit down and really learn. Like I can't really just be saying I'm a kinkster because I like getting, you know, pain. Like I really wanted to understand it. And I was grateful for that too. I had a great teacher that was just like, no, this is how you need to learn about it. And that was it. Like, and I was soaked in ever since then.
And
Still
that
am.
and that's really important, and that's a good thing to hear, because that's one of the things that we aren't hearing anymore. We're not, and everybody and everything is different. I get that, and I don't
Right.
knock how people do some things up until you could hurt somebody, you can harm somebody. I'm a health educator.
Exactly.
I'm a health education major. Sex ed was my field of study in college. I studied sports medicine, so I know anatomy. You can't just tie people right here and think
Right.
that it's okay. And some people don't know anything about circulation. They don't know anything about pulse points. They don't know anything, how they don't do any aftercare. They
Exactly.
don't ask any questions of the person that they're about to tie up.
Right.
Do you have any claustrophobic issues? Do you have any trauma? I have
Yeah.
trauma.
And
I
that's the biggest one, the trauma. You have to
Mhm,
learn the trauma because you don't know what you can ignite doing that. Like you
mhm.
have to learn the person that you potentially doing harm to because you can trigger something in they past and they can just go in a whole nother different world and you don't even know how to deal with it. Like that's the most important.
And I think the other thing is, like I said, with me, and sometimes we don't even know what our traumas are
Right.
until it's presented
True.
in certain situations. So one of my traumas, which was very deep rooted, which is for me was such a discovery. When I first was with my first dom, he wanted me to use the word master. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even form my lips to say it. I couldn't.
Right.
I couldn't. And come find out, I was reading an article years later, this long time later, and it talks about the BDSM lifestyle and some of the triggers that people of color have when we're in this lifestyle. And one of the triggers for me is to say the word master. I come from slaves. And this was so deep rooted in my psyche, I didn't even know it was there. I had no idea. And then it started making sense after I read this article. And I was like, that's why I don't like this, and that's why I don't like this, and that's why I don't like this,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm uncomfortable with these things. So we came up with a different word, for me to use to show him honor and things along those lines, which was fine. That I could say,
Mm-hmm.
that I could say. I'm not someone that can call anyone daddy.
Okay.
My father died when I was 16. That's my daddy. That's not something that I can use. That's not something that I feel comfortable saying to someone else. And
Yeah.
some people, if you get offended by it, like,
Mm-hmm.
we can't come up with something else. Okay. Uh-oh, somebody's pop. Uh, might have been me.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. Um, what other things can you tell people about getting into, like, I've seen you do the sessions. Um, are your sessions there, are they timed? Are they, I know you were
Yeah.
talking about how some people look at it from the money aspect, which, we know a lot of people, oh, you're gonna get paid. I'm like, yeah,
Right.
you
That's the first thing I always get. Like, how much money do you make doing this? Like, I can do this. I can beat somebody ass. But no, you can't. Like, it's
It's not
not.
about
That's like the
not what you
worst
think.
way to go into it. Is just right for the money because you're not. You can, and then your clients know when you just about money. Like they know not when you don't have any empathy with them. Like they know when you're cold. So that's not the way. I always say like the best way is to really learn your craft. Like that's the
Mhm.
best way to go into it. Like anybody that asks me how to get into it, I say, what do you want to do in it? It's so many different fields, so many different things. Like, do you want to do wax? Do you want to do fire? Do you want to do what do you want to do? And when you learn what you want to do, then you learn your craft. You fucking like I did with fellatio. Like you have to learn and master it. And then once you get into the craft, you're passionate about it, then you start practicing and you put it out there. Like you start making content or you start, but you have to learn a craft first. You can't just go in and just want to, no. What do you want to do? What are you passionate about? What's your end goal? Like, okay, we know money, but what do you want to do? Like, so
make
that's
that money.
right. Get money, but yeah. Okay. So what do you want to do? Because you can't be all over the place. Like you can, it's not nothing, like with me, I tried everything. Like I basically tried everything. I tried electro play, I tried fire, ice, I tried everything you could think of, knives. And then it's like you have to learn, what you can and first of all, you have to know what you could trust yourself with because everybody can't do, wax. Everybody can't do fire. So you have to learn how to do it with yourself. Because like me, you can't have my fire torches because you might burn out. You're not skilled with it. So it's like you have to practice and learn your skill. And then when you learn your skill, you're confident. So people can see your confidence. And then, you get clients that want to book you because you're confident and you're passionate. But if you just go at it as money, no, that's not going to work. Anybody know when they're getting played. That's not
Mm-hmm.
Today, too many believe with Google and Amazon they have mastered their techniques.
Mm,
exactly. Like
mm.
everybody, it's a big difference from people can tell the difference between you just trying to get money and a person that's really passionate about it. Because
Now,
and that's me coming from sales and retail. Like the difference between when you have a great experience at a store or when somebody is just trying to sell you something. You know the difference, and you're gonna remember the experience that you had. That's a wonderful experience over something that's mediocre or some you feel like a person is scamming you. So you have to know how to, I don't want to necessarily say finesse, but you have to be passionate about it and not just, oh, it's about the money. It's not going to get you nowhere.
I think the other thing too is, and Purple Rain, you might be able to chime in on this as far as, are you seeing, as far as clientele, are we seeing clientele that is knowledgeable, or are we seeing clientele that is still pretty much a beginner?
And to me, like, do I have clientele?
Well, I mean, just clientele in general. Are you seeing people that have some knowledge about being a sub or a slave, or in the situations that they're about to be in with you? Or are you seeing a lot of newbies and new people that just kind of want to, oh, I just want to try this. Oh, I saw this on 50 Shades of Dum Dum, or
Right.
just
She said 50 Shades of Dum Dum. Oh my
that's what I call
I
it.
know for me,
God.
I know for me, and maybe Kim has seen this too, because we are looked at as beautiful. I get a lot of men that want to try something for the first time with me because it's me.
Mm-hmm.
They've always seen themselves as an alpha. They've always seen themselves as a dominant vanilla man. But
Right.
because it's me doing it, they want to see what it feels like.
Right. If you're like a beautiful woman that is sexy as hell, and I get a mixture of both.
I
So
get a
I definitely,
mixture, but a lot of
yeah,
my men clients
right,
are, I've never let a woman do this to me before, but
right,
I want to see what it feels like because it's you.
right, yeah,
In other words, they trust you.
Huh?
yeah. I get a lot of
They
that.
trust. They trust that you know what you're doing.
I think they trust that I know what I'm doing, but I think a lot of it, for at least the guys that come to me that way, they think it's going to lead to sex.
Another perspective.
Or
Got it.
like, yeah, some type of a fantasy when they have
Some type
a
of
beautiful
fantasy
woman
to
that,
be dominated by a
right,
woman, and they think
degraded,
it's going to lead to the bedroom.
right. It's just that, yeah, I get, yeah, I have a, I have a mixture. Like even I know my vanilla clients, they're not into the lifestyle, but they still they know pain. So like
Mm-hmm.
I have an older guy that's like in his 60s and he just loves pain. Like he's not necessarily like into the lifestyle, but he was like, okay, can you just like he just wanted me to control him. And that was pretty much so I was just like, okay, I can shock you. And he was just ready for everything. Like he was like, yes, give me everything. So he wasn't necessarily in the lifestyle, but he definitely wanted to be dominated. Like they know what that is. Like they attracted to a woman that take control from them. Like
Mm-hmm.
all of it.
I had my favorite passed years ago, but um he had his own company, that kind of thing. So he wanted to not have control. But he also, what I have found in this lifestyle and being a PSO, um, uh, and for those that don't know what a PSO is, that's a phone sex operator. Just letting y'all know I've done that. But what I have found is that there's a lot of things that are underlying that we do not talk about in this country, and that is the amount of women that abuse
Men.
men.
Mm-hmm.
That does not it just gets glossed over so much. Occasionally we might get one or two stories, and that's about it. But let me just tell you, there's so many men out here that are being abused by their mothers, their aunts, their
True.
sisters, their babysitters, their teachers, um, and
That is true.
they don't have a voice. They really
And
don't.
their voice gets taken away constantly because then they're told, oh, well, you're a boy. It's not
Right.
abuse.
Right.
Or you're a man. So when it's physical abuse, they get told, you're a man, suck it up. I know you're not going to let that woman treat you like that. Like
Right.
it gets more than glossed over. They get their feelings told that their feelings don't matter
Right.
in the situation.
And I feel like
And
And
that's
then
a form of emasculation, and emasculation is definitely a pet peeve of mine. I don't like it.
right.
And men, just so you know, if anyone tunes into this show that hasn't been on here before, yes, we do know that men can be raped, and you can be raped by a woman. Yes. Yes, no
Yeah.
means no in all sets of circumstances.
Right.
No,
Non-consent is non-consent.
That part.
exactly.
Definitely.
If you're drunk, in some of these situations, it happens, and you've had a little too much to drink. You're not really giving consent. You really don't want this to happen. It's just like it's the same
And
scenario.
and I get condemned for saying this a lot and get told that I'm being, I don't even know what the word is that they say I'm being, but I say this a lot. We talk about all the time how single men, especially on the swing side, how single men are a liability in our community. Single women are just as big of a liability.
Right.
All right, so
To
we got
me, sometimes they're double the liability because women tend to try to do things without consent and it gets glossed over, like you said, because they're women.
Right.
yeah. So Yogi said, how do you handle that communication when one wants sex afterwards? I'm curious, especially as with my services offer, hearing other closings would be nice. Would be nice to hear.
I usually, I start off with it.
Me
To be
too.
honest with you, I start off with it. So there's no, first of all, there's no need in you wasting your time or mine. Because when I'm in my dominant personality, don't waste my time. Period. Point
Right.
blank. Um, so I start off with it. I'm a dominant that does not have sex at all with any of my slaves. I do not have sex. It's just that simple. And if that's something that's in their criteria, like I'm on FetLife and I've got slaves that want to be slaves and their little write up or whatever, that's not going to happen with me. So there's no sense in us continuing this conversation. And even
Hmm.
if they agree, okay, no, 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 it's not a problem. Yes, it is, because I know that's in the back of your mind somewhere, and you're going to eventually, it's going to rear its head. I've been there, done that a million times. No.
Right. Same for
I
me.
squash it.
Like, oh, go ahead.
Oh, oh no, you go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was agreeing. Like, same with me. Like, I'll make it clear in the beginning. Like, I have them sign consent waivers, liability forms. Like, cause I do it when I do massages. So I explain to them this is not a sexual massage. We will not be doing no sexual favors. I'm not sleeping with you, not having sex with you. Like, make it clear in the beginning of what is expected. And luckily, I never had any clients that really was like pushy with the sex. Like for the most part, I've got like, can you sit on my face or something like that? Because I do have like smothering sessions. So for the most part, I just get like, can you sit on my face and smother me? But I make it very clear because there's a very thin line in this world. Like you have to put your foot down. Like we're not having sex. I'm not having sex with you, and I can decline the service anytime. I can stop it. Like I'll let them know if I'm uncomfortable. I'm ending your session, and that's it. You just have to be, yeah, assertive.
Hmm. I'm gonna say I'm pretty much the same way, but the guys that approach me with that, like, hey, can you do this to me in a way that they want to have sex? I never touch them.
Right,
They never get on my table, no matter how much money they're trying to pay me, because I know at the end of the day, you're trying to do this with some type of happy ending.
right.
I don't have
You kind of,
sex.
yeah. I
I don't
agree.
have sex with anyone that I'm not mentally intimate with or have a mental connection with. So if you're a client of mine, we'll never have sex. It
That's
just
true.
is. It is what it is. Whether it's a kink client, a massage client, if you're not in a dynamic with me where we have a written contract, it's not gonna happen. And
True.
I just tell them that up front because I
Yeah.
don't deal. I don't deal with vanilla guys.
Right.
I
And
just
you kind
don't.
of know your clients too. Like I never,
Yeah.
that's true to piggyback off you. Like I never book clients that only talk about sex. Like
Yep.
if you come right out the door and that's all you talking about is just like, like how much is take to fuck or do you fuck? Anything along those lines, I will not book you. Like if you constantly come at me talking about anything like that, no, thank you. I will pass on you. I will block you. I don't, because I already know where your mind is. So
Hmm.
money, that's not that important to me.
Mm-mm.
I'm not a prostitute.
Right. So you know who your clientele is. Like, don't let them, because they can offer so much, but don't let that deter you from your own, what your own, what is, I don't even know the word for it, but your own practice, your own scope of
Yeah.
practice. Don't go beyond your scope of practice just for, if the bag is
A
bigger.
quick
If you
buck.
feel like your ethics, right. So I always say, no, I know, I'm not comfortable with you. I'm not gonna book you. And it's simple.
I like that word you use, ethics. It made me think of the ethical slut, because that's what I am.
Oh,
Uh,
I love it.
And integrity also. Your integrity is everything. I mean, not only that, but you can
And
put
your safety.
you could also put yourself in a
Right.
situation that is not
Your safety. So you have to, that's why it's
yeah,
important to vet your people, to talk and have conversations before you just book somebody.
Yep.
Like, to know where they mind at before you even get into it, doing anything with them. Just to know, for your own safety.
right. And especially, when you're in a situation where you're going to be alone with this person, even if you have somebody that's there with you, let's say they're not there in the room, but maybe they're outside the door, for the privacy and that kind of thing. It doesn't take long for things to kind of get out of control.
You're right.
So for your own safety, I think it's something that has to be spoken before you step into the facility, before the client comes to the facility, or before anything
Mm-hmm.
takes place, and reiterate it, before we
All day.
just want to make sure you understand
This is not sexual. Just letting you know.
this
I
is
do that
not,
all day.
you
You're
know
not gonna get any ass. Just
right now.
making sure.
And I'm real good with cock cages. Put it on, baby.
Yes.
Get
I
hard.
will end your service at any time.
Right, put the cock cage on, I'll hold the
That,
key, and
that
let's
that's my favorite type of session.
I got cock
CBT.
I got cock cages, and they can go. Psh, there you go. Make
Yeah.
sure, and if you really piss me off, I'll give you a really small one, and you're well endowed. That's my sadomasochism coming out.
definitely. I'm sorry because I'm over here just having a whole problem. Like we don't do that to that.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
the fuck we do.
Yes, we do.
we're nice to them.
No.
Not if that's not part of your. No, I'm not. I'm nice to the ones that I'm supposed to be nice to the other ones. Hell no.
Right.
It's called cockball torture for a very good reason.
And
Hotball torture. That's the one thing that I started off, I've been a sub. So I think that's one of the hardest things too, with me, because I'm so nice. Like, I'm
I don't want.
slowly getting
I don't
into
That's because
that.
you a princess.
Right. And I kind of got forced into being a mistress, being a dom, because it was like, because I had so many guys coming to me like, can you
oh,
do this? I need you to. So I'm like,
hold on.
Solomon was like, you need to just do it. Because I used to be terrified. Like, I was like, I don't know how to, you know, step on a ball. Like, I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm nice. Like, I don't know how to, I'm still too nice.
Don't
Like,
don't
I
I'm
don't.
slowly learning.
feel
I
bad.
don't
Don't
want to
feel
say
bad.
that it's nice. I just want to say I like the male member and I like it, and it's.
I like it too, but I also like to torture it.
I haven't gotten there yet, so I'm not gonna say that I don't. I'm just gonna say the ones that the ones that I'm in my mind that
Right.
I'm seeing.
I'm more like, I
I
like it
like.
that I'm like, oh, you okay? Like, I'm kind of like, I'm in the middle.
Woo,
I'm sorry. Like, I don't know.
woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, I'll be like, shut up, bitch. And then I'm sorry. Like, are you okay?
Oh
Like, I
my
got to get out of that.
He said, "Shut up, bitch." Oh, I'm sorry. Are you
Like, was
okay?
that too aggressive? Like, yeah, that's me all
god!
day.
Shut the fuck up! I'm sorry. My bad. I'm
Like,
sorry.
I need to sit
that's
in on one of them sessions. I need to hear all of that because my sadomasochism is gonna crack up.
Oh,
My
shit.
sadist, my inner sadist is
Wait a
gonna be like,
minute.
"Why she being so nice?"
We're gonna be
Right.
like, did you just say you were sorry? Wait,
I am like that. Like, and then I have to learn how to be just to stick to it. Like I can start beautiful, like I can all day, and then I'm just like, oh, am I doing too much? Like I don't know. Like I don't know how to stay in. You
She goes
know.
from being
main
Nino Brown to
character.
being Sinclair
Main character.
James.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Like,
Well, now
fuck
see,
you.
now the only thing I will not do is I'm not stepping on balls. That's just that, and that's the health education major in me, and I already know this about me. So, but everything else I'm doing, everything
Lorenzo was cracking me up.
I swear to goodness, he is.
in Purple Rain. Oh,
Y'all both shocked at it. Are you okay? Y'all both was like, the fuck? We don't do this. There's no crying in baseball.
I promise. Like I can't.
Kim, we
I
got you.
start getting too nice to
Kim,
it.
Kim, we'll work with you, honey.
Well,
We'll-
okay,
Yeah.
so let me give this disclaimer. So, yes, I'm a sadomasochist, right? But my inner sadist, like I'm the girl that don't you buy me no red roses. You better go find some dark black, deep purple
That's my
roses.
favorite. The black ones are my favorite. Okay, go.
I love
Then
that too.
don't give me a stuffed animal. I used to be a little. Don't just give me a regular stuffy. You better gut that stuffy and sew it back up.
I love it.
Like my inner sadist wants the creepiest of creepiest things, and I want to torture people. Like I'm like the guy. What's the movie Saw? Like I think like
Yeah.
that.
I've never seen that movie. You know why? But okay.
What?
I'll be watching that either.
I don't do scary shit. I don't. I just
I
don't.
It's
love
not
her.
scary. It's torture.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
That's okay. We'll pass.
I know. And
But
that's me.
I mean,
Like
that's
I
just the
can
type
do
of girl
it.
I am. So
No
I like to
judgment.
torture men.
Yeah. I love it too. Like I can do it, but I don't know. I gotta get more practice in like my speech and like how to talk to them. Like
Yeah.
I can do it all day. Like I can whip their ass. I can, but then I'm just like, oh, I gotta be more like, shut up. Like I gotta get more into that. Like I don't know how to get more like dominate with my approach because I'm more of a sensual kinkster. So I do like a lot of
I'm a
sensual.
sensual sadist. I'm
Yeah.
very soft and gentle, but I'm gonna hurt you at the same time.
Right. And how do
But
you speak? How do you normally like talk to them?
Like an oxymoron show. What are we doing here? What are we doing?
because
So how,
I say it gently, I be like stuff like it's hard to say. Like, shut the fuck up. Like I'm massaging him and touching him softly, but I'm like, shut the fuck up.
okay.
Or you're being a good little boy. Like I degrade them. I like degradation. So I do it gently and with a soft voice, and they eat it up.
I love it.
But I'm also, because I've been a switch, I'm more of my dominant side now. But because I've been a switch, when a dominant is around me, a real
real one. Yeah.
a
Let's go ahead.
real
A real
a wolf, I'm attracted to wolves. So when a wolf is
Okay.
around me, he can say shit like, shut the fuck up, you fine bitch. And I'm just like, yes,
Right.
daddy.
Yeah, I love that too.
Okay, it's something about it that I like. I don't know what it is, but it's something about what you just said I actually like. But the other shit, I'm like, I don't want to torture, especially not that. I think that's a beautiful thing. I want to caress it.
It is.
I
It is
want
a
to
beautiful
love
thing.
it and call it my squishy, and it will always be my squishy forever and ever again. Like I don't want to make it hurt. I don't want it to have pain. I don't want it to look like it's in pain.
They'll get over it.
Especially if I
No,
want
love
it.
it.
They will get over it.
Especially if I no. Especially if I want it.
Yeah, those aren't the ones I torture. I torture the ones I don't want.
Right. The ones you're not really attracted to.
Well, no, that's a whole different perspective. We're gonna have to
Because
come
if
back.
I'm attracted to him, because this is the thing you got to understand. If I'm attracted to him, my switch is coming out and I become
Right.
a little.
So we have a question about being a little. We have Latin's daughter on here. She'd like to know. She said, I would just like to say same. what she said about being a little. I agree. Somebody said I agree with Dani. Okay, she's not gonna hurt it. They're not gonna hurt it. He said.
She said, "My mother is like, when are you gonna grow out of this?" And I'm like, I'll get back to you on that. I agree.
Right.
You don't have to ever grow out of it.
Not at all.
You know, the thing of it is that
See, this is how much I haven't grown out of it.
Aw.
Oh God.
What is it?
A squishmallow.
Oh, okay, I see it. Oh, that's cute.
Squishmallow.
Oh Lord. Okay, so she hasn't grown out of it. I guess I have, because I used to have stuffed animals all over my bed. They ain't there no more.
I do too.
I used to. What did Lorenzo say? He will be talking in tongues after the show.
Who talking in tongues?
Everybody to the corner. Everybody to the
siren. Everybody
to the corner.
Everybody. So he said,
I think I was in shock. I'm still trying to. I'm processing. But
understand that this is what the owner of the penis wants done. Understand that this is what they want done. This is all consensual. It is not something that we're just gonna put a cage on it today and
right.
Right.
Some
it was
and honestly,
it is consensual.
It is all consensual. And the other part of it is, if you look at it from a medical standpoint, some men have ED. This also helps with training them to be able to have a hard on.
Okay, I think I can.
ED is real, folks. And some men have a very difficult time with an erection, and you would be surprised the different tools that you can use from the lifestyle to help, actually, because a lot of men forget that this is a muscle.
Yes, muscle. Lorenzo. Hey, Toy.
It has to be exercised. It has to. When you don't use it, you lose it. It atrophies, just like any other muscle. If you're not using it, it'll atrophy. A lot of younger men or older men, same as women in some instances, because we have been indoctrinated. We're no longer making babies, so therefore, let's not have sex. Right. What happens to a man's penis is it atrophies. They're not using it as much. They're not using it as much in their 60s as they were in their 20s. Now,
cock rings are always amazing.
So it's also about, you can, if men used it a little more, it didn't have that mind space, and the same thing for women, you would be surprised. My sex drive is the same as it was back in. If I could have sex every day, I would.
And they tell you that if you don't have a uterus, that you don't want sex anymore. That is not true.
There you go.
I've wanted sex more since they snatched that thing up out of me.
Oh my God, girl!
My sex drive is annoying. Okay,
Mine is too.
I get done, and he goes to sleep, and I want more.
Or even if you have it that night, you wake up, you want some more in the morning, and then you want some more before you go to bed. And shit, sometimes you want something in between that. Like, I was told that happened, that your sex drive is gonna go to shit. You're not gonna want it. It's gonna be.
I be thinking something's wrong with me, because it'll be great. It'll be great sex, and I think I'm done. And the moment he starts snoring, I'm ready to go again.
It's almost like that snore almost does like this, like a key. It's like
exactly. Exactly.
And you like,
I be sick
whoa,
of it.
pounce. It's time to pounce now. He's asleep. It's time to pounce to wake him up. And then when they don't wake up, you get mad.
Well, then you roll over to your drawer.
Right.
But then I don't want to be making him mad when I do that.
Right. Okay, so I'm not the only one who be feeling like that. It's almost
what
like if you do that, they be like, well, why you doing that?
Well, what does Lady V say?
You better join in.
No, your orgasm matters.
Right.
But I got like 4 of them.
And so you needed 6.
Hey,
So what?
Dre.
Okay.
We needed 6. You needed 6.
But see, the reason, okay, so, but it's not really a topic change because what she was talking about, in essence, is what she's doing is she's helping people get to that point where they want to, or feel good within.
Yeah.
Are able to get
Well, Toy,
educated
you are a
on.
different breed.
Yeah.
Here's
You
the
know,
thing. Here's
this
the thing.
all of what we're talking about is what she helps.
Yeah, and a lot of things that we do in this lifestyle, which people don't realize, even with position aids, you're talking about rope. People that are handicapped or that have had an accident or are paraplegics, you can get people in the optimum position to still have sex.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm sure now I have not been tied up, but I have a few friends that have been tied up, and as women, they get turned on.
Hell yeah.
I've been tied up.
I be so horny when I'm tied up.
Me too. That was like the
Thank
best
you,
thing I ever
Jalen.
did.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Jalen, that makes me feel better because I be feeling like he gonna be
No.
mad at me.
So
I'm
I
sure
did.
not.
So I did I'm gonna let somebody use me as a rope bunny for them to practice.
You
And
definitely said it.
hold on, it was cool. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna do a photo shoot for it. I thought that I wasn't gonna necessarily like it, and I thought that this would just be cool for a photo shoot, so I could say that I did it. One, I actually did like it.
Yeah.
Go to the corner, Lorenzo. Go on. Okay, continue. Sorry.
You know what?
Go to the
No,
corner.
because this is definitely relevant because this is how she said she got started. But the thing that I did notice that what happened, I passed out because
Oh.
I didn't. Well, it wasn't in a bad way. I was trying to be like I'm a G. I can do this, and thinking that wasn't really realizing what I was really getting myself into. I did pass out, but before I passed out, they got me out of the ropes,
Okay.
and I felt safe. I didn't feel like, oh my God, I can never do this again. I felt very safe. So yes, I definitely will do it again. I didn't think that I would like it, and I actually did.
Right.
And that was the part. That's the reason I got an open mind. So everything that you're talking about, I'm paying attention. I'm listening. I told you I was taking notes. I got my notes right here.
Yeah.
You know else. So oh my goodness, I lost the train of thought of my question now because
Well, while you're thinking of that, I'm
Okay,
gonna
go
ask
ahead.
a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Kim, when is your next class?
So my next class. So right now, it's probably after my event. So I have an event on Sunday in Chicago. So basically, I'm so excited. This is my second play event. So basically, are you guys from Chicago?
I am
I
originally.
I
live
am
in
originally from Chicago. Yes.
And
I
I
Okay.
am
and I lived there for 5 years. I'm not from there, but I lived there for 5 years.
Oh, nice. But yeah, so basically I got booked a lot in Atlanta and Jersey. Like they just booked me to come and do their play parties, and I just learned a lot about going to those play parties. And I was like, this is some shit that Chicago does not have. Like we don't really have we do have our underworld dungeons and safe areas for kinksters, but we don't have anything that introduces our lifestyle to vanilla. So it was just like I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing like play events for vanilla type people because of Kinksters to introduce our world to them. So, because it's like so many people are coming to me like, how do you get whipped? How do you start? I want to get spanked. Blah blah blah. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do a big event, and I'm gonna have my Kinksters. Like, I don't know if you guys ever did Exotica, and like Exotica, they have like the dungeon area where you can walk around and see the Kinksters and participate. So I was like, I want something similar like that. So I have a showcase of Kinksters.
Patience, patience, patience. He's getting to that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So
No,
by
no,
the
no,
class.
not
So
you, not you, not
uh,
you. No, that wasn't for you. That was for them.
That's for them.
Patience.
yeah.
Let
So
her do
basically,
it
yes,
too.
that's my event on the 18th, and then after the 18th, it most likely is going to be for Exotica. Around Exotica time is when my next class. But I always do like private classes, so I do a lot of parties, and people book me for like private events. But that's gonna be like my next big event. It'll probably
Do
be
you
around like April. My
do
next
you
big workshop.
Okay.
do you do virtual classes?
Do I do what? I'm sorry.
Do you do virtual classes?
I do.
Okay. See,
Yeah, I
see,
do
no matter
one-on-one
where you are in
consultations,
this
everything.
world, you can get her. You can have the class.
Yes, I do big. I do. You said big classes?
He said no because he said I hate to rush you, but where and when is your next class? It can be virtual, dear.
Yes, you can book me if you want to do like a private class. I can take that.
I might have to.
Yeah,
I will because I'm on the other side of the country. So
and trust me, it's a great class. Like we have a lot
I'm
of
just
fun.
saying,
And
I need a class or two because maybe I'm not doing something right.
yeah,
and I need to learn. Period. Because yeah.
because
Well,
basically I teach you I don't really, I just show you hot spots and like certain ways to move, certain ways to deep throat, and then you do your own technique. So I show you
Okay.
like hot spots on men, and then
Work on the gag. How do you work on the gag reflex? I'm sorry.
you don't.
the best way to really work on your gag reflex is to like I always tell my people the best way to do it is when you brushing your teeth just to keep something. So basically your gag reflex is your body in like emergency zone. Like if it's preventing you from choking. So anytime you gag, that means your gag reflex is feeling something around there and is making it it's going into survival mode. So you got to keep it in a way where it doesn't react so hard and fast. So I always say, like, take a toothbrush in the morning. You got to stimulate it so it can just be comfortable with something touching it. Because if it's not, you can have like an overreactive gag reflex if it's not used to something that is touching it or it's not used to. So I would say the best way is to just keep it stimulated so it doesn't overreact when it feels anything that's around it. So like a toothbrush, in the morning when you brush your teeth, just every day, just hit it so it doesn't overreact. Because it's going to gag. It's a natural reflex.
So
But you
what I
don't want it
just
to do it.
heard.
You
So
don't
what
want
I
to be so
just
sensitive.
so what I just heard was good dental hygiene helps with a good gag reflex. See,
Yeah.
teaching what?
The best way is to practice with your toothbrush.
Practice,
I'm telling you.
practice,
And eating bananas.
And
and
eating banana.
breathing.
Anything that,
So get okay.
Breathing.
So what I just heard
Oh Lord.
was
protein.
good dental hygiene
Oh my God.
and making sure that you have your potassium is good for giving head or for a good gag reflex. See,
And
Yes.
and
you see how that works?
throw you some ice on the side. Get you some
Yeah.
ice. Because if
So what?
you do not use
Girl, yes, all of that.
get you some
Yes.
ice
That
on
is
the
the
side.
best way.
Use you some
And
ice.
it's also and I say too, it's also how your position when you sucking dick.
Right.
So if you're in a position where you're like this, when your neck is not expanded, you're going to gag more because your neck is not
so
relaxed.
so the
So
angles
if
that
you're
make
more
the
like
angles
in
that
a
help with
relaxed
this
mode,
right here. So the angles that
hmm?
help with this right here, making you look like
So you
so.
gotta. The best
The
angle is to keep
angles,
it
making sure
stretched.
you have your fears facial angles helps in. See,
Well, the other
Yeah,
thing is too, when like a lot of women, what we do is we get too far back when we go down. We're back here, and you want to be more straight up and down. So you want to come up more. I do.
but
I kind
not to the
of
point where you're like,
not
this
like
is
this. You're
right.
like so that you can get your whole mouth. And anyway, I'm done with y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what she's talking about. I do the same thing.
Yeah. Have
I
your neck expanded as much as
Have your
possible.
neck
So
expanded.
you
Because
want to go
back here, your neck is like this.
like more like this and not so much like this.
Right. That's when you're back too far.
Right.
Like you want to be more on top of the dick with your mouth so that your mouth also can open wider. And also do your exercises. Remember I told you about those?
Yeah.
Do that while you're at a light. You can get your gas paid for. I've done it.
Well, damn. Okay. Well, all right. On that note, hey, JewCee, how about that wonderful? Thank you so much, but yeah, I don't even know where to go with this one. My bad.
Hey, it's happened a couple of times. I'm in the car, and they're like, "What the hell is she doing?" Hey, gas is expensive. Anyway,
It is expensive.
let me get
Duly noted.
baby. Let me get that gas for you, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna be going to the gas
Duly
station.
noted. Moving to Cleveland, how to get free gas.
How to get free
Got
gas.
it.
Actually, it was in Indy when I did that.
Oh, okay. So I didn't
Okay.
have for that
You
one. Okay.
master it, you can get a lot of stuff for free.
Mm-hmm. Do
And
that
then
in your
hold on,
car.
wait. You gotta make sure the angle is right there.
Right.
Exactly.
Do that in your car. You
There is
gotta
something wrong with all of y'all.
Yes, paid for.
Agreed.
Master that dick sucking, okay?
Hey,
I'm gonna master it, all right.
All right there.
passing and brushing your teeth.
Yeah. Just keep
So
it, yeah. Just
I
keep,
love it.
I want to say keep an object on it, but yeah, you got to like lower the stimulation part of it.
I'm
But
gonna
that's
check
the
back in
key.
with you in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Yeah. You think? Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
so Kim, let everybody know how to reach you and tell them once again about your event coming up next weekend.
Yes. So yes, my event is Sunday. It's called Special Kim's Freak Show. So it's like circus theme. It's a lot of fun. If you're in Chicago, it's Sunday, February 18th. The show starts. I have a burlesque dancer, a erotic poet, yeah, and we have open playroom. So the show starts at 9. And my website is kimsplayground.com. So yeah, you can go in there if you want to get tickets. If you want to email me, my email is on there. So the best way is my website. I'm also on Instagram. I'm the real Special Kim, and Facebook is my best ways. Everything is Kim's Playground. Kim's Playground or Special Kim.
So you
Special
guys
Kim,
go out,
yes.
support this beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous queen. We want to thank you so much for joining us,
Thank
Yes.
you.
taking time out of your
I had a
busy
lot of fun. Thank you guys. And when is y'all next event? Because I've always wanted to come to an event.
So here we go. The EEE.
I'm glad you
Going
asked.
down. It's going down April 26th and 27th in Cleveland,
Oh, well.
Ohio. It is the Ebony Erotic Experience, the second coming. Second is spelled SECOND. Coming is spelled CUMMING. Burlesque edition. And it's going to be a 2-day event. On tap for this show, we have a full lineup. We have Lady V and D Black. They will be in the house.
Oh, nice.
Yes, we have the master himself, Mr. Sir Lorenzo will be in the house. And
Yes. Your daughter's on the door.
beautiful goddess Casey Carter will be joining us as well. We have 3 fabulous erotic poets. We have all the way from Chicago. He's also our host for this event, Mr. Ollie Woods, Mr. Hood raised himself. Okay.
That's the one that's doing my event. Look at him.
Yep. And then we have all the way from Cincinnati, coming up, my little brother, I feel like he's my little brother. Mr. Romeo Donati will be in the house, as well as all the way from Barbados,
Oh,
y'all.
nice.
All the way from Barbados, we have the passion poet, Mr. Robert Gibson, will be coming across the seas to be at our event.
I definitely want to come because, like, you've been stalking me, I've been stalking you. So I've been seeing, yes, I'm like, I want to make it to this event.
And you need to, because we had one in 2017. Oh my
Right.
girl, when I tell you, get your tickets now.
Okay.
Everybody, get your tickets now.
And this is a smaller event, and we just put up the hotel info. So we have a host hotel, the Embassy Suites in Independence, Ohio. Get your rooms. Don't be waiting around thinking that you're gonna get them, because there's a volleyball tournament going on at the same time. Okay, we're gonna get your rooms, book your rooms. The information is out there. Get your rooms. Also, we have coming right here from Cleveland, Ohio, we have the House of Kink will be joining us. We have two burlesque fabulous ladies, Miss Is a Vibe and Miss Double D Lee will be some of our burlesque, and they're going to be teaching burlesque classes as well. We have Miss Yogi Latin in the house, and I'm not even going to tell what she's going to be doing, but last I heard there were no clothes involved. And we have, and there's,
I like no clothes.
Yeah, we're talking about chocolate sauce and some stuff. So then we have I don't know what she's gonna do, but whatever it is, she's allowed to do it.
Front row.
Right.
Me too.
She's allowed to do it. And then we have, who have I missed? Oh, Roxy on the pole, our beautiful, gorgeous chocolate drop. Yes. And she's bringing the pole. So we'd be doing some pole dancing up in there. And we got games. Did you guys see out on there? We got our Naughty Jenga came in. I got it. We're going to be playing Naughty Jenga.
Oh, I love that.
That's going to be hilarious. Okay. It's a 2-day event, guys. Not to mention we have classes and seminars. We have a decadent dinner planned on Saturday night. Your tickets include all of your food at the event, at the venue. We have a couple of special surprises for you guys that we are not going to release until they just needs to be known by the people that are coming. That's one thing. But we have a DJ, we have food, we have a play area, and we will not forget Miss Purple Rain.
Miniature penis cages.
And she's going to have our dungeon.
I love it. Yes, I definitely want to come.
And you can bring your stuff and set up in the dungeon too. I'm going to have furniture set up.
Okay.
So we have a cross. We have massage tables. We have, what else do we have?
We have some benches coming thanks to Thundercat. So yeah.
Yes, I would love that.
So
let me put it on my calendar, honey.
Tell them road trip. Let's go.
Yes, I was just thinking that too, like road trip.
An event. It's out on Eventbrite. Single ticket for 2 days is $225. That includes everything, guys.
Oh, that's nice.
Except for your hotel. You just get your hotel. And we got a great deal. It's at the Embassy Suites. So you know you have like 2-3 people up in there, 4 people up in the room, because these are suites. So you can definitely bring a group of people. $129 for a king, and for doubles it's $139. So real good rate.
Y'all gonna stop ignoring Lorenzo, like, for real. Y'all
right, because he just talking.
I'm just saying
What did he just ask about stud finders?
Do you have stud finders?
Oh no, time out. This one said extra toothbrushes for each room in EEE. You didn't mention the just announced fellatio class just decided now. And miniature penis cages brought to you by Purple Rain.
Wow.
Have stud finders to put metal hooks on the wall. Like
he in the corner?
I thought he's
There
screaming
should
from
be
the
some honey
corner,
mustard
and we're
somewhere in
recognizing.
there.
So I guess.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, Lorenzo.
Yes,
Oh my God.
I would
But
definitely, yes,
we
want to come through.
we want you to join us. Definitely come on and have some fun with us because we about to look. This has been because of the pandemic. We were planning this in 2020.
They got shut down.
It got shut
Right.
down with the pandemic. So then we
Because I
were
remember seeing the advertisement. Yeah, I remember, I was like, and I remember thinking, like, I want to go. And then it kind of just, like, I didn't see it as much. That was
yeah.
probably during COVID. Yeah.
And then we
Yep.
had COVID, and then we had a lot of people reach out to us. Well, aren't you going to do it anyway? Why
Right.
I can't get y'all to put on a condom, let alone put on a mask.
Mask.
It's not gonna
Right.
happen. So now we finally have it together. We had a little fly in the ointment. It was supposed to have been in October 2023, but we are on track. Everything is set. We just need y'all to come and join us. You can get your tickets out on Eventbrite. Single person ticket for 2 days is $225. A couple is $350 for 2 days. A single person just for Friday is $125. A single person just for Saturday is $150. All of this includes everything on your Eventbrite you can see, and it's under the Ebony Erotic Experience, the Second Coming Burlesque Edition. But you can just type in Ebony Erotic Experience, and it'll pull up.
Okay. I'm definitely going to check it out.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Now
And you said I can come and practice. I can bring my torches and stuff. Okay.
Yes. We have a contingency coming from Chicago, so definitely.
I would love that.
And it's going to be a lot of. We also have a lot of fun.
It sounds fun.
We got Friday night is pretty much our game night.
Yeah.
We've got all kinds of crazy, fun, erotic games to play.
Yeah, I got flogged the last time, so yeah, I can't wait to see what happens this time.
Yeah.
So
And get under some flames.
Hey, I'm not against it.
Y'all are special.
no.
I'm not against it.
I'm gonna just eat my corn and ignore y'all. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
So what we got going on this
Okay,
week?
now you really are in the corner, Lorenzo.
Right.
Siren, what you got going on this week? So we've given our
Well, today I would like to send a special happy birthday to my big sister Angel. Happy birthday. I love you so much. Shoot. I'm on my business. So stay tuned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Rain, what you got going on this week?
This week is NBA All-Star Week, so I am in my vanilla bag. We have fashion shows going on all week this week. I tied, boss, because I'm also working my full-time job at Great Clips. I'm just doing NBA All-Star stuff, networking and doing my thing and packing my house.
Okay.
45 days and counting.
All right.
Oh,
For
really quick.
Really
quick. This Friday I'll be going to a premiere for my sis Koala, Makeup by Koala. She did makeup. So shout out to you. That's all. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, All-Star break and packing my house. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. Miss JewCee will be at JewCee Boutique will be at the Burlesque Bingo event going on. If you all are here in the Cleveland area, you don't have anything planned yet for Valentine's, or you want something that is going to be really fun, erotic, the Burlesque Bingo is going down February 14th at the Crowbar. 3244 St. Clair Avenue, Northeast, Cleveland, Ohio, 44114. There's games, performers. Doors open at 7:30. Game and show start at 8:30. Tickets are $20. And they are on sale, and they're at the door as well. So it's a vibe. Productions. So make sure you come and check out. Miss JewCee will be set up. I just got my box in, so I got a lot of neat stuff for you kinky, lovely lovers for Valentine's
Nice.
Day. So make sure you check out this event that is coming up. The menu, Valentine's Day menu dinners, there's whole wing dinners, pork chop dinners, there's sides, macaroni and cheese, greens, yams. From picky eaters, is going to be in the house. So you guys can get your Valentine's snacky poos on. Unfortunately, nothing there that I can eat because I don't eat meat. So that was,
Oh,
they just got greens and mac and cheese and yams, and I can cook that. So but other than that, everybody have a great week. We've had some fun.
yes.
Thank you so much. You got to come back and join us.
I would love
Yes,
to.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Some
please.
more.
I enjoyed the conversation
Me
today.
too. We guys had a lot of fun. I would love to. When I'm definitely coming to the event. So yeah, let's turn up.
All
I'm
right.
excited. I'm gonna look at it now, right when we get off.
I can't wait to meet you in person then, because I'm
Yeah.
I
coming.
know, right?
Look, I'm wild in person, honey.
Hi.
Like,
Let's turn up, okay?
All right.
I'm here for it.
Good night.
All right, you guys, make sure you join us next Monday night for another Marvelous Monday on JewCee Tales Erotic Chat. And I believe it will be Siren it'll be Purple Rain taking the lead next Monday night. She's going to give us a great topic. Cannot wait. Make sure you tune in. We start at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 for our folks in the Central Time Zone, 6:30 for our West Coasters out there, and 10:30 for our brothers and sisters down in Barbados. Make sure you tune in. Remember to enjoy, enlighten, and embrace eroticism. For my beautiful melanated queens, have a great one this week.
Thank you. Bye.
Love you.
Until next
Bye.
time.
Bye.